Oh, it's time to play everybody's favorite games before the podcast starts.
Here we go.
This week, we're giving Mike a millennial term.
Ooh.
Closer. You have boys that are millennials.
Oh, yeah.
So we should be able to get this
His
one.
wife's a millennial.
His
we're a
wife's a millennial.
Excuse you.
An elder millennial.
That is the term. I'm on the cusp.
This is an easy one, too, Mike.
All right.
The word is basic. The
Yeah,
word is
that's
basic.
Just
Just basic.
plain, bland. Like, yeah, you're just basic. Yeah. That's a good insult term, though. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, calling someone basic
Like
would never have occurred to me,
Typical.
and I would never use it, but I wish I would, because it's pretty, like, you're basic.
Yeah. Oh, mine's like when they call it like basic bitch. You know, like you're a
Yeah.
basic
Yeah.
bitch. You know what I mean? Like
basic bitch.
Just a basic bitch.
Was he right?
That's two in a
He
row.
was right. That is
Boom.
2 weeks in a row.
Woo!
Look at
Someone's
Mike.
in touch.
You're
at you.
decreasing your age right now.
Yeah.
This is it.
Finger on the pulse.
Welcome everybody to Potato Salad, the show where Mike and I accost random strangers on the internet. Oh, that intro song is only 20 seconds long, and you guys say the most inappropriate shit during that 20 seconds.
Every
I just want
time.
you to know
It's our goal.
that. If you're new to the show, here's how the show works. Mike and I we're professional comedians. We travel around the country telling jokes to strangers for money. When we're not doing that, we take time out of our day to spend time in my basement to judge internet strangers. Our beautiful wives read us 2 headlines they find across Reddit, and we choose which one we think will be the funniest to blind react to. Then we blind react to that story. 2 things to note. If it's your first time here, please rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. If it's not your first time here, please rate, review, and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Podcast is growing. Who's Mike Travers?
Wonder no more.
That's Mike Travers, and he's not great. He's double great.
Double great.
Double great. And speaking of
Oh, is
double
that
great,
what it says?
we have Spotify video now. So if you haven't been listening to the last couple episodes, we are officially video people on Spotify. So
Woo!
if you wanted to see how beautiful our wives are, which I say every week, they're right here, and they are beautiful. Look how beautiful
And
you are,
everyone in the
Alana.
comments is like, liars.
Yeah, we feel betrayed.
You said they were beautiful.
Interesting.
So, also, one quick note: if you do have a story that you'd like us to read on the air, we would love to read your stories. You can send them in. Just comment down below. We'll get you an email, and we'd love to read your stories.
Also, we've talked about doing it where
Oh yeah.
we tell a story where we wonder if we were the asshole. I think we should all do one.
Yeah.
I think we should do one a week,
Like a personal one.
like a
Yeah.
personal one. Yeah, like am I the
Yeah.
ass? Like
We all do
host.
one
So
of our
I gotta
own.
think of like a circumstance in my life.
Yeah,
Think that'll
if
be
you need
hard?
help, I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could probably just pick yesterday.
This is digging into my anxiety because, like, you know, when you like do something awkward or dumb and you think about it for like the next 8 years
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the shower, like
Yeah.
I
Perfect.
do that. It's constantly.
Is that why you take so long to shower?
But now you'll know whether you were the asshole or not.
Yeah.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, it's fair. It's
Ponder
fair.
no more.
So we're gonna do that, but in the meantime, we'd love to hear your stories as well. Another word of advice: we're not actually trying to help people here. This is a comedy podcast, just for fun, shits and giggles. Kendall,
Yes.
how about 2 stories? Kick us
All right,
off.
we're going to start off with some relationship advice.
Ooh, we haven't done that in a
Yeah.
while.
Okay.
Let's help someone.
So these are both am I overreacting? Because these are relationships.
Just so you know, it's never not been. They've never been
Yeah.
overreacting. It's always like it's a red flag.
Yeah.
You're
You're-
underreacting.
You're very right. Okay. Am I overreacting about feeling insecure after my boyfriend mentioned his celebrity crush?
Okay, that's a stretch. Unless a celebrity crush is like
I
of
had
the
to
news
prove you-
anchor, the local news anchor.
Prove you wrong immediately.
Okay, I love that.
I'm kidding. Okay, so, or am I overreacting because my boyfriend said that my celebrity lookalike is ugly?
Oh,
Oh,
Let's do that one.
I want to do that one too.
okay.
do that
Well,
Yeah.
can we? But like, does anybody get somebody? I mean, you get what, Kate?
I get Kate Hudson all the time.
Yeah, and
she
Alana,
gets it a
you
lot.
get
I used to get
Elijah-
Rashida Jones all the time, but I
Karen
haven't.
from The Office.
Yeah,
Karen
I know
from
who
The
Rashida
Office.
Jones
All right.
is.
Who did you get? Did you ever get anybody?
When I was younger, I used to get Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek?
I've never got any good ones.
Oh, trust me, when someone says, you know who you look like, my heart stops beating until they say the name. I'm
You
like,
know that
please don't be that
crackhead
bad.
on Fifth
Please don't
Avenue?
be that bad. Please don't be that bad.
Mine was always like, I got for a little while because I had a bad fade for a little while because I thought that was what you're supposed
You
to
had
do.
bangs?
Yeah, no, just like an actual like fade hair, and it was Macklemore. which is not a compliment.
That's funny.
He's not a bad looking guy. Though.
No,
That's not
I
like,
wouldn't
offensive
have thought that. Yeah.
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
I think he looks like Avicii.
I don't know what Avicii looks like.
Well, he took a pill
It's
with the Vici.
pretty
Yeah.
insane.
In Ibiza?
Hold on.
In
He's the one that
Avicii.
killed himself, right?
No.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
Avicii,
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Avicii
Yeah.
died. I think it's like 26. Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Crazy
Yeah.
Especially
story,
when
yeah.
Derek wears
Sad.
like a hat backwards.
Oh, so he's not the guy. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can see that a little bit.
Yeah. I can
He
see
looks
that.
a little more rough around the
He looks
edges.
Swedish.
Yeah, he's
He looks-
He
Swedish,
does look
but-
He
Swedish.
looks Swedish.
Oh yeah, it's like a cute little Derek right there.
Oh. Hey, also, tell us who your celebrity look like is down in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. And
I-
we will check your profile, so don't lie to us.
100%. 100%. All right, Lana Bear,
Yeah.
that's for you.
Okay.
Took a
Let's
pill
go.
and a
Let's
visa.
go.
All right. Who am I?
Who does Stoey?
Wait,
Am I overreacting?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was about to say help. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend said my celebrity lookalike is ugly. 22 female, and I definitely know I can be pretty insecure, but this just really hurts that he would say this. He knows how many people tell me how much I look like this celebrity. Strangers go out of their way to tell me, and even when my boyfriend and I first met, that was the first thing he said on our date.
Maybe don't lead with that. Yeah.
That was the first thing he said, and then he said she was ugly.
Yeah, you look like Big Bird.
Oh,
He's defending himself by saying he thinks I'm so pretty and that me and her do not look alike at all. And now that he's dated me for this long, he says I don't look like her. I do not get it. Honestly, it just hurts my feelings he would even say it at all. And in my opinion, I look exactly like her. I don't know if he was purposely trying to bring me down or something. He said he wasn't and he would never do that. Or is he just dumb? Like, I'm sorry, but that's just such a dumb thing to say to someone who gets told they look like this person pretty often. Am I being insecure?
She doesn't say who it
Doesn't
is.
say who it is.
No.
she does in the comments.
I feel like
She does in the
No.
comments?
She does in the
She does in the
comments.
comments.
Oh,
Okay.
So I can tell you, but also he's in his 20s. He's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's easy.
I'm in my 30s. I'm dumb.
Yeah,
Mike's in his
also.
40s. He's dumb.
Who does they say she looks like?
Miranda Cosgrove,
Oh, yeah. iCarly.
who's adorable.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
She has dark hair.
She looks like every Nickelodeon star.
Right. She
You know,
like a little
yeah.
like
A little cartoonish
Selena
in the
Gomez.
face. Yeah.
Like
she's
dark hair, like dark eyes. I
big
think.
features,
Yeah.
like big smile,
She's
big eyes.
really cute.
Yeah.
To say ugly is
Yeah.
like aggressive.
It's
Plus,
fun-
she hasn't been on anything since she was a kid. So, like, she hasn't been in much since she was a kid. So, it'd be like, hey, you're way hotter than she was when she was 12. It's
Yeah.
weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah,
a weird
so
thing.
she's not even like an adult actress, like in
No,
stuff?
she is
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah.
she was in Nickelodeon probably in like the early 2000s, like
She's
mid 2000s.
probably the same age.
She's probably like
She's probably
23.
like
yeah.
mine.
She, no.
So they said she looked like her, like when she was younger. Like why would he say that she looked like her and then say?
And then say, by the way,
You don't look like
hate
her.
how she looks.
Yeah, you look like when she was 12.
Yeah,
Hot.
she's definitely in her like mid 20s at this
She-
point.
She's probably 30
Hold
at this
on.
point.
She's my age.
You
She's
Google
not
him?
your age,
She's
Alana.
32.
Exactly. You're not 32 anymore. No, you're not. I'm not being a dick.
She's 26.
Yeah.
Alana, not Miranda Cosgrove. Yeah,
Is he overreacting? I
Nope.
think the only reason you're not overreacting is because he said that you looked like her.
and then
said, but like a couple months later, now that he's dated her for a while, like, yeah, she's way ugly.
like I can't imagine if like we start dating and you're like, oh my gosh, you look like Kate Hudson. I'm like, oh yeah, people say that, and then we continue to get that throughout our lives, and then one day you're like, you know who's really ugly?
Yeah.
Kate Hudson. I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Gross.
odd. That's
Gross.
I can't unsee Matthew Broderick now.
yeah. He's good all the time.
Wow.
Luckily, like
I don't know, babe. Do you know who that is? He's married to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Ferris Bueller.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bueller, yeah.
Yeah.
Derek still has no idea.
Yeah.
I picked the young movie he was in.
Man, what would you do though? Like if
If I started saying Matthew Broderick was ugly after I
mean,
said you looked
You
like
look
him,
you look like somebody. You know,
right? It's
yeah.
a resemblance.
And I don't know. I don't know.
is she overreacting?
No,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, probably. A little bit. 'Cause
I would
it
say I
is
agree.
just you're saying. I mean, you could say that you think someone that you look like this person, and then later on, you don't think they look like him anymore, and you think your wife is beautiful. But
Right.
that I mean, I don't. It was dumb of him, but I think it's not that big of a
I mean,
deal.
it depends on the situation. If they were in a fight, I'm like, you know what? I think Miranda Cosgrove is ugly. Like that's a thing to say, but like then you're not overreacting. But at the same time, too, it's like, yeah, if he's not calling you ugly,
Right. No.
So he's saying like a lot of people say you look like her, but he's not calling you ugly.
Right.
So it
It's
is
not
a
the
little
same
bit of
thing.
an overreaction to get mad at him.
Yeah, it's not the
Right.
same. It's not the same thing as I mean, it's dumb that he didn't remember that he compared her at one
Right.
point, but yeah, it's not the same thing.
I think it would be worse if he was like, you know who's hot?
yeah.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah.
You know you don't look like her. You don't look like her at all. Yeah.
You look like her before, not this version.
Yeah. If she did P90X, you would be the before face.
But it's funny that we use celebrities for like that, and then like, what 3 people would you have sex with, or who's your list or whatever,
Your
or
hall pass.
Who
Yeah.
was the celebrity crush in the other story?
same one.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
always
I
Amanda
don't
Close.
know that they tell me.
Okay, that's fine.
But the other story was like he has a celebrity crush and it's like the exact opposite of her. Like hypothetically, she has brown hair, brown eyes, small boobs, and this person has blonde hair, blue eyes, gigantic boobs, and she's like offended by it.
You know, I always think there's a comedian that has like a joke about this, and I don't know who it is, but he was like, someone said, "Man, that girl looks like your wife, like 20 years younger. Like you should hit on her." And he's like, "If I was gonna cheat on my wife, it wouldn't be someone that looks exactly like my wife. Like, I wouldn't do that."
Yeah, who's the most famous person you ever met? You think?
Oh, good question.
Ooh, ever met would
Ever
probably be
fa-
Mike Tyson.
That's a good
Ooh.
one.
Yeah, that would probably
That's a good one.
That one's the one that jumps out.
Iron Mike.
Iron
That's
Mike,
a good one. Yeah,
Just a random Thursday.
super famous for a long time
Yeah.
too.
Super recognizable too because his face tattoo.
Yeah, that's a giveaway.
And he said I was funny.
That's adorable.
Oh, he was at your show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
because
cool.
it was the Tom Segura show.
It's even
And
better.
Tom Segura has that bit about
remember
meeting
that.
Mike Tyson,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
at that.
I love
was
that
at
you were
show.
like, who's the most famous person you've ever met? And you're like, Mike Tyson, not Tom Segura.
Well,
Not
yeah,
that he's
Mike
more
Tyson's
famous,
way
but-
more famous than
I
Tom
know,
Segura
but-
for sure.
And could beat him up too.
That was so funny. Like he had a whole entourage with him. And I was like, and I asked the manager at the Improv, I was like, why does Mike Tyson need an entourage? Like he can defend himself. And they're like, oh no, it's not to stop somebody from attacking Mike. It's to stop Mike from
Attacking
killing somebody
people.
if someone says something to
Yeah.
Mike. And I was like, that makes way more sense.
Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Oh, it's easy. I know this one.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, mine be in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, Paul McCartney for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a surreal moment. Yeah, we were out in Hollywood. We had been out there for like a week in LA for like a week, and it was the last night we were out there. We were going home the next day, and we had done some shows out there, but we were at the Hollywood Improv, and it was like Judd Apatow, Joe Rogan, Aziz Ansari, like all these comedians were on. It was like Wednesday night, and then there was like this rumor that Paul McCartney was in the crowd, and it was like, oh, I'm a Beatle fanatic, so we kind of just like looking around, couldn't see him, but I was comedied out, because it was like
We'd been to like 3 shows a night for like a week.
yeah, it was a lot. And so I was like, I'm going to go outside and just hang, and if he walks out. But I went to the bathroom first, and I'm in there peeing in the bathroom, and somebody walks in next to me, and I don't look over. And I hear someone, hey, how you enjoying the show? And then I hear in this unmistakable, beautiful English accent someone say, picked a pretty good night to be here. And it was Paul McCartney in the men's bathroom. And then everyone else left, and it was just me and McCartney in the bathroom.
Did you get a
It was
picture?
insane. Oh, yeah.
In the
But I couldn't think straight. I waited for him at the sink to come wash his hands. And
This guy takes COVID seriously before
Yeah.
COVID. He's washed his hands for like 3 minutes.
I was just standing there waiting for him to come over, and then I said, the most original thing ever. I said, hey, big Beatle fan. I was like, yeah, we broke
Everyone
up in
is.
1970.
Yeah, he's like,
Like
you
the
mean the
whole world.
bug?
Yeah, we broke up 55 years ago. No,
Also-
and
Oh, you go ahead.
but I couldn't figure out how to work my phone because I was like shaking.
Panicked.
And I couldn't
Yeah.
get it. It was just like a normal phone, like it was taking a picture of the sink, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And he's looking down at my phone. Finally, I noticed the mirror in it, and I take a picture of me and him in the mirror, but he's looking down at my phone like, what? Why are we not in it? Yeah.
Who are yours? Who are yours?
Wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
Who was the person that said that?
Henry Phillips.
okay.
Bring it all
That's what
back.
brought it.
Henry Phillips
Yeah.
was just in Pittsburgh. I mean, I did meet Judd Apatow that night.
Yeah,
That's-
you
yeah.
did.
I did take a picture with him.
Yeah.
And I forced, like I was an important person. I was like, oh, come meet my friend. She's an actress.
Yeah.
Comedian. Jack Antonoff.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, before he was
A
famous.
Swiftie legend.
Right.
Yeah.
but I met him a bunch of years ago, like 2003 or 4. Had his phone number. Sure, it's not the same number anymore.
Let's
find
find
out.
way to find out.
Have some good pictures
You should
with
call it right
him.
now.
I think that would be my most.
That's pretty famous.
pretty
yeah.
famous.
I mean, I was an extra in a movie with Tom Cruise, but like I didn't meet him.
Really far away.
We didn't exchange it.
Yeah.
Right, no, I don't
Who's
have his
yours,
number.
Alana?
Probably Kelly Clarkson.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Yeah, JC Chazet.
Oh,
Jeez, we met
Joey
Fatone.
Fatone.
Yeah. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, which
Obviously.
is, Mike
Yeah.
would appreciate
Alana's
that.
Yeah.
so
Heck
cool.
yeah.
I've met a lot of famous people.
When'd you meet Kelly Clarkson?
When I was
Oh,
in high
Kelly
school.
Clarkson.
So when she was in like the height of like since you've been gone,
Yeah.
all that, she was doing arena tours. I was in high school and I called the radio station, won backstage passes. And my mom and I went to the concert. We got to meet Kelly Clarkson, and she like came up. She like took a picture with me. She's like, "Oh, you're so cute." And then she like played with my hair, and she's like, "How do you get your hair so straight?" And I said, "A straightening iron."
Dumb Kelly Clarkson is. She doesn't know what a straight
history.
Yeah.
Don't know if
She
you've
does-
ever heard
She
this
doesn't know
before.
what a straightening iron
But
is.
she was so, and I was in high school, so I don't think I was like fully like grown height wise, and she was way shorter than me. Like she was tiny.
That's cool.
I just saw
I don't
Zoe
know where that
Kravitz the
picture
other
is.
day.
Mike
She
just
was,
met Zoe Kravitz the other
yeah,
day.
she was like 5 foot tall.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
yes, he
friends
did.
with Taylor.
I
Yeah.
know.
I got-
Don't you
I
think
got
I already
schooled
said
on
this to him?
Yeah, I got schooled on that after.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
She wrote she co-wrote
Two.
She's in
She
town.
co-wrote
some of Taylor's songs. with
Lavender
Taylor.
Haze
Yeah.
and
Another one.
Lenny Kravitz's
Karma.
daughter.
Yeah, I know.
Karma.
Yeah.
And Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Wow.
co-wrote.
Where did you meet her in Pittsburgh?
She's filming something here.
Oh shit.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, let's call Jack. No,
Let's go.
Yeah. And someday we hope that you can say that you met the Bad Potato Salad.
Oh, that would be so
I
cute.
met the BPS gang.
Yeah, the BPS.
I met Alana
Sounds like a gas station.
from Bad Potato Salad.
It's not anything
She was
exciting.
so awkward.
Yeah.
She asked me how I got my hair so straight.
No, she asked me how
I
I got.
know.
We're
It's
recreating.
a full circle moment,
All right.
Alana.
Okay. Am I the asshole? 4. Threatening to divorce my husband over Mr. Beast.
I like that one. I like
Actually,
Mr.
it's
Beast now.
hysterical.
I know, a lot of
I
does
do
like it
too,
now.
but it's a really funny story. Or am I the asshole for winning a couple of $1 million on the lottery and giving half to my ex before I met my current girlfriend?
Interesting. Before you met your current girlfriend, giving half of your well, we're still talking. Giving half of your money to your ex before you met your current girlfriend. The Mr. Beast one probably sounds more interesting. I don't know though. Threatening divorce over a YouTuber is pretty serious, but giving half your money to your ex before you divorce him is probably, were they like in the process of a divorce when she gave them money?
He didn't even know his girlfriend when any of that happened.
Oh.
Oh, well then, yeah, the Mr. Beast one, I think.
Okay. All right.
Was this a Mr. Beast challenge?
Yeah.
Man, when's that show coming back?
Yeah.
Wait,
We're gonna give you
Watch it again.
$250,000 if you don't leave this circle and divorce your partner.
Honestly, wait, this is so funny. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for threatening to divorce my husband over Mr. Beast? Tag him in the comments.
That'd be cool.
All right. I, female 24, am seriously at my wit's end. My husband, male 26, is partially deaf from DJing in his teens and early 20s, so he needs things very loud to hear them. But what
So
I
does my husband.
Same. Yeah.
Same. But what I don't get is why that has to mean that I'm involuntarily listening to Mr. Beast yelling about burying himself alive or giving away $10,000 to strangers at 9 a.m. on a Sunday. He watches Mr. Beast videos on his phone at like 95 to 100% volume, not even joking. He'll put on a video while he's in the shower. He will have his phone just blasting on the bathroom counter, and I can hear it clearly from 2 floors down. And it's always Mr. Beast. Not different YouTubers, just him. Constantly. Same loud vibe, same chaotic energy every day. I've asked him to wear headphones, and he says he doesn't like them. I suggested subtitles.
They're
and
not for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
and he doesn't want to read while relaxing. I even bought a small Bluetooth speaker thinking that maybe it would help if the sound was like directional or better quality.
Yeah.
Nope. Says he prefers it from the phone speaker. After the 3rd time this week that I got woken up by, Last to leave the circle wins $500,000. Echoing through the damn walls, I snapped and I said, half joking, if I hear one more Mr. Beast video at full volume, I'm filing for divorce. Now he's sulking and saying that I don't respect his hobbies or his hearing issues. But honestly, it's not even just the volume, it's the content. He's almost 30. Why is a grown-ass man obsessed with videos made for 14-year-olds with zero attention span? I love him, but I just want peace and quiet in my own home. I'm tired of feeling like I live inside a YouTube thumbnail.
To be
funny.
fair, his videos are super well done.
Yeah,
like
they're amazing.
They're
Show
really
was
good.
great.
They have a good plot, and every single one of them has a great hook. Like
great.
it's so funny. I watched one today. The hook got me. It was like this man wins $250,000 if he loses 100 pounds in a year, but he can't leave like the gym that he built for him. Right? Like
Yeah.
he built a house for him there, and like hired a trainer, stuff like that. And like
He can't leave the house?
He can't leave. There's outside, but like there was a circle around the house that he couldn't leave. Right?
For a year?
Or until he lost 100 pounds. He lost 100 pounds in in half a year. He crushed it. But I'm sorry if I ruined that for anybody because it just came out today. But but
We'll put a warning.
yeah. But I do think you got to be respectful for your partner there. I mean, every time if I'm watching a video after she goes to bed or something like that, I always make sure it's on
Nope.
6. Do
do
but
you?
I'm downstairs.
6?
I'm downstairs though, not like
I thought you meant 6 in bed.
Yeah.
no, like 6
Yeah,
on the
6
volume. But I'm downstairs and she's upstairs.
All right, so you can't hear that. Right?
He's
Yeah.
really bad about first thing in the morning. As soon as his eyeballs start to open, he's already reaching for his phone.
Oh, I'm the worst
And he
at
puts
that.
his phone up like this, and he just scrolls. But like as soon as he turns his Instagram or Facebook on, it's like full blast.
Oh, I have an
And,
It's
like,
jarring.
issue.
It's very jarring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she just seems like she just doesn't like Mr. Beast
I know.
more than anything else in this.
I
You
mean,
know.
Yeah.
I understand the volume thing. Like we've had conversations about that where I'm like, I know I'm being unreasonable, but it like drives me crazy to hear video that I can't see context
Yeah.
for because it like makes my ADD go crazy.
The other thing, it's not even the video because when you scroll, there's no consistency in the voices or the
Right.
volume.
Right.
It's a different sound, it's a different
Right.
song, and that is maddening.
I think she would prefer that though. She sounds
She
like she
just hates
just
Mr.
is tired of
Beast.
hearing Mr. Beast. I can see. I mean, I like his videos, but I can only take about 2 or 3 minutes. I find them completely like repetitive. and
You know
boring.
what should happen?
What?
Mr. Beast should find her
Yeah.
and give her a challenge. Like, you have to watch Mr. Beast videos for
1 year.
Honestly,
for
that's
6 months
brilliant.
straight. If you make it 3
How
months
much?
straight, like $250,000.
Done.
Yeah. Like you can't leave his house, and
Done.
the only thing you will hear from the time you wake up until the time you go to bed is my voice and my videos.
Yeah.
For 3, that's a great Mr. Beast.
is a great-
and just watch her just melt into like a pool of her own self. And her
Dang.
boyfriend's like, I already watched that one, babe.
Yeah, she has to wear a Mr. Beast shirt.
Eat Mr. Beast chocolate
Yeah.
bars.
What do they call Beastables?
Yeah, Mr.
Or
Feastables
That's
or whatever.
amazing.
Wait, he has food?
He's chocolate bars, yeah.
candy bars
Yeah.
and stuff.
Weird.
Yeah. He's an
Oh,
entrepreneur, babe.
he has hamburgers too.
Oh yeah, he had the Beast Burgers, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah.
He's made quite a bit of money. I mean, again, this is a tough one. I will say, if you marry somebody, you marry their hobbies. If you marry somebody,
and their disabilities.
for sure, yeah. That's
fair.
That's a
No,
real
you're
thing
right. That
for
is
sure.
fair. That is
for
fair.
sure. Like if he can't hear, volume's up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that,
like
that's fair. So you marry somebody, you marry their hobbies. You know who you're getting,
Right.
and and if that's what makes him happy, because that's how people unwind. It's probably like
Right.
Alana watches 7 hours of QVC a day, and
A
and
day.
and I have to listen to it. And
Oh,
I,
Right.
this past 2 years, I heard Taylor Swift for every minute of every day that you were playing music.
Still.
and yeah.
It's not as bad as it was for a while. I mean, I was
Well, because the
and
catalog's gotten bigger,
Yeah.
so you're not listening to the same,
same
things
one
all
every-
the
yeah.
I
time.
was like, do you not like any other singers? It's like,
I will say this:
it's wild.
he can wear headphones. Come on.
He could wear headphones.
For
He
sure.
could compromise, but also like if he's watching on the TV, like then it's just part of like
No,
it's just,
he's watching it in
On
the
his-
shower.
On his phone.
On
you
his
can't wear
phone,
headphones in
on
the
the-
shower.
What's that?
You can't wear headphones in the shower.
Fair, right? Okay, so if the only time is shower time, it's loud.
But here's the other thing too. Then it's going to become a fight where I can't even talk to you because every time you're on the couch with me, you're wearing headphones. Like that's gonna be a fight.
Well, if you're on the couch with me,
Yeah.
you're not. We're hanging out. We're watching something together. We're
We're not watching something together. He's got to get his beast fixed. He ain't watching.
If he doesn't
her
get the beast
programming.
fix, he becomes a beast.
Yeah.
Do they call it a beast fix? Because that's amazing.
No, but we should do marketing for
Market
Mr.
that.
Beast, apparently.
Right?
He
Honestly.
needs help.
we
He
should
needs help
trademark
with
that.
his marketing.
Yeah, it's so funny. The video he put up
Use them
today
all.
was 16 hours old and had 47 million views on
Yeah,
it.
see,
And I was
he
like,
needs. We can give him some tips.
Yeah, definitely.
Get him some good numbers.
I kind of think that she is. He's an asshole. He's an asshole for
Yeah,
sure by not
little
even
bit.
compromising a little bit. And you have to be respectful of your partner's wishes as well. So like if she doesn't want you listening in the bedroom, she doesn't want you listening at the,
Right.
know. But if it's the one thing that makes him happy, and he's not doing drugs or spending a lot of money on freaking gambling or like like
Cheating.
ruining the cheating or ruining the family, like just let him have Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Let him have.
But I
have
also
his
would be
beast.
like, hey, if we're in bed together,
I said
you gotta have
compromise.
headphones in.
Yeah, all of
You
a
gotta-
sudden he starts watching like porn instead. You don't like beasts? Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, this
you,
one-
you just said no,
Yeah.
Mr. Beast. You
Yeah.
didn't say porn.
Yeah,
What do you think? Is she the asshole? Is she the asshole for saying
man,
she
it's
wanted to?
tricky because I mean, you're right. He has a disability, but you got to meet her halfway on that one. So I think they're both assholes in this. I'm going to go split.
And I think that's the right answer. But
Yeah.
but I also will say there's not a situation in this world where I would willingly read subtitles. You can't if put the closed captions on. I'm not
it's
reading while I'm
funny.
trying to
What
watch
if it's a
TV.
French noir movie?
I said if I have to, right?
you have to.
If just willingly, I'm not reading subtitles.
It's funny because I feel like I can't hear out of my right ear very well. If they have an accent,
yeah.
or if it's like a lot of dialogue, I need them on. I need to read
I
them.
can't do it.
Yeah, like Peaky Blinders was tricky. Like,
Yeah, I had no idea what they were saying.
Oh, they
We
were like
had
Irish,
to.
right?
yeah, there was some thick accents. Yeah,
accents,
you'd have
yeah.
to. We had
Also,
a.
But I'm saying willingly, like Love
Yeah.
Island. Are you gonna watch it with subtitles on?
Okay, no, actually.
Not the
I don't even
not
need
the
we don't
foreign
even
one.
have the
Okay,
volume
Not
on.
the foreign
okay,
ones.
fair.
I'm
fair
saying
question.
willingly.
American Love Island, no, not
Right.
willingly put on subtitles. Australian Love Island, absolutely.
But you lose so
Well-
much context in the actual because you're reading and you're not
Okay,
paying
right.
attention.
The
Fair.
problem is when when they're having a pool day and they're out there in their thongs and all of a sudden the subtitles are on like that.
Yeah.
You can't cover
Yeah.
up all
Messing up
covering
the
up all
picture.
Yeah, I'm like, babe, I don't need to hear what they're saying.
No, but I don't know what they're saying half the time.
Yeah.
So I do like that.
Which is probably fine.
One semester in college, when I was going through all my Italian courses, I took Italian film, and so we had to watch a whole semester of films in Italian. It was all subtitles.
Yeah,
So there was English subtitles
Yeah.
on the Italian films.
Yeah, I said willingly
amazing.
though. Like I'm saying, willingly, we would not willingly.
I
put on
willingly took
subtitles.
that class.
Yeah,
He means like
you're a
casual
dick.
view.
No, not at home.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
There are some. There are some.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
If we have the,
I
if we have the air
prefer, I
conditioner,
prefer not to.
I do too. But if we have the air conditioner on in our room, and I can't hear,
That's fair. I just turned the volume up to an incredibly aggressive volume.
Well, ours does not get.
I
That.
only listen to Mr. Beast loud.
Yeah.
Everything else,
Yeah.
normal volume.
But it is so funny because I watch a lot of golf YouTube, and those guys are just louder than television. Like they're just
golf?
loud. What?
Golf
as well?
influencers.
The golf YouTubers, like they're loud and they're drunk
I
and
was
they're
like, listen to golf and it's loud.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever watch a movie
golf?
with Mike and he asks a lot of questions,
Yeah.
sometimes you need the subtitles on so that you can see what's happening while he's asking.
Well, he's explaining. No, the
Well, I
boat
ask you a lot of
sinks,
questions.
babe. This
no,
is
I don't
Titanic.
ask questions. I don't ask questions. I try to solve.
Yeah, that's
And I'm so bad.
thinks he
at
knows
it.
what's going on
Like I
all the
never.
time.
I'm one of those people. Like, oh, you know what this is. That's her brother. He just and I'm never even close. Like never right ever.
Mike's the worst movie critic of all time.
100%. I never am right. I'm never right.
He's like,
That's
I have
funny.
no idea.
Yeah.
I think they're both the asshole.
Yeah.
Both.
Split.
All right. Now
Split
what?
ass.
Sorry, Mr. Beast.
Sweet yawn lawn.
Okay.
Sorry.
Am I the asshole for poking fun at my cousin's divorce after she insulted my wedding?
Well, you can do it better your next time.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, at least you get a
Or
second chance.
am I the asshole for adopting a dog after I thought my boyfriend broke up with me?
You're never an asshole for adopting a dog.
Yeah.
Never an asshole for adopting a dog. I will say the divorce one because I think I just poking fun at that's hilarious to me.
Yeah. It's actually super funny.
Super funny.
So I got to get past Mr. Beast.
Mr.
It's
Beast.
$1 million. Okay, here we go.
I mean, his videos are really good.
Yeah, I
He's
just can't get
great,
into
man.
them, man. I don't know, man. It just
Did you watch Beast Games?
no.
You should.
I don't watch
I like him.
anything that's not.
I like him. I think he does a lot of good. I just find him insanely boring.
Yeah.
And
Like
bland,
if it's
fair.
on, I would pay attention to it. I'm not going to
Yeah.
pick it.
The games are good because of the challenges he put the people through.
The show was good. I didn't even know who Mr. Beast
and,
was.
and it's not an age thing for anyone because I
No.
was obsessed with David Dobrik videos. I'll self-disclose that.
Mike and I started a vlog because we love David Dobrik.
I loved
know who
David
that
Dobrik
is.
videos when he made them. They were the best thing. They
They were 4 minutes long.
were like Schindler's List for me. I
They were
loved them.
420.
Yeah, they were 420.
Everyone was 420.
Every one of them was 4
Oh,
minutes,
it's so
20
funny.
seconds.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
So good, man.
It's really
so
funny.
good. It's one of my favorite things I've ever watched.
Do you think we could be part of the vlog squad?
I tried.
Yeah.
I wanted to be.
I mean, now that we have a podcast. Okay, never mind.
That's fair.
I have no idea what you guys
I know.
are talking
Sorry.
about. I don't even know who that person is.
I'll
Okay.
send you one.
Am I the asshole for poking fun at my cousin's divorce after she insulted my wedding? I, 29 female, got married at 20. My husband and I were young, desperately in love, and super broke. And I was never one to want a big wedding, so we kept it small. I will admit my cousin, 36 female, helped a ton with the decor.
Okay.
And I'm not one to be super into that stuff. I was fine with it just looking a little plain, but she wanted to make the day special for me, and I appreciated it.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I sang her praises the entire day, paid her for helping me after the fact, and literally made a speech the day of the wedding how grateful I was for her.
Okay.
I should also note she got married a few months before me in an extremely lavish, extremely expensive wedding.
She's like, here's the decorations we couldn't use.
It's the ones that we didn't break.
My wedding was so expensive, you
Yeah.
could have my leftovers.
Yeah.
Her wedding day was actually perfect, and everyone still talks about it. However, she got divorced about 4 years ago.
That's such a funny dig.
Yeah.
I'm unsure what has caused this, but now anytime we are together, she makes fun of my wedding, and she mocks how small it was. She mocks how corny the venue was. She insults my bridesmaids and my husband's family and how useless they were the day of. I normally don't react because honestly, I don't care about her opinion. However, today, we are at a large Father's Day gathering with all of my family. From the second she saw me, she started ragging on my wedding to her new boyfriend.
It was 9 years ago, by
That's
the way.
Yeah.
It was
so
9 years ago.
Weird.
Yeah, how do you even work that into the conversation?
I have no idea.
I haven't
Where
had
were you
potatoes this dry since your wedding. Am
Yeah.
I right?
It's weird. I'm not sure, but something in my brain just flipped, and I said back to her, well, at least I'm still married.
At least mine worked.
Yeah, right.
Everyone in my family is upset with me. They said I went below the belt with that comment, but absolutely no one has ever checked her for insulting me over and over and over. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
To be petty about something that happened 9
9 years
years ago, and you know she's holding some level of resentment because her
Something.
wedding didn't work out
Right.
for sure. You have to like honestly. I'm like the NFL in this situation,
You
or
are.
the NHL. If you don't start the fight, you can finish the fight. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I feel like if
Giving
she
her a
wasn't
2-minute instigator.
yeah, exactly. Like she didn't do anything wrong. She was just out there enjoying her Father's Day, and then she gets attacked. Like,
Right.
gloves are off. We're like Mike and I are comedians. We're never one to like attack the audience. But if someone's ruining the show,
Right.
they're fair game.
Yeah, it's really, and like you said, the time frame is the strangest part.
Very strange.
And the
9
repetition
years.
of that, especially when she played a hand in
Yeah.
setting up the wedding. You know, it's weird that she has such a adverse reaction to it now. You know, like, yeah, I think she's harboring
Harboring.
something. But yeah,
It's funny. She should have been like, man, if we could do anything different about our wedding, I think we would have just hired an actual wedding planner because the one we had was terrible.
Now, you know, the truth is, a lot of times you have to say something
Yeah.
hurtful back to somebody so they know
So they stop.
that every time they say that now she knows she says stuff about her wedding,
Divorce.
that's coming. You
Yeah.
know, like, and she may think twice now.
Yeah.
So it's sometimes it's a course correction.
You're right about that. I'm
Yeah.
bad at that.
Bad
I'm-
at saying something bad
Oh,
to
yeah,
back to
no.
somebody.
Mike's good at being like, oh, yeah? Puh. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All the
I
time.
feel
like,
like I am out of us two, or I have a lot of stuff to say and I don't say it all.
To be fair though, like it's and I think Mike will agree with this. It's a lot like an MMA fighter getting in a street fight. like you know you're gonna like if Mike and I really wanted to hurt somebody's feelings, like we
Right.
could do it very creatively.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? So
right.
it's like you almost have to take like an MMA fighter getting in a street fight. Like you know you can mess that dude up. Like we
Right.
can verbally damage people. Like and we choose not to do that a lot of times, and we just like it's just easier just to take this one on the shins than it is to like ruin their next 6 days.
Me and Kendall got in an argument the other night, and she was like, a couple minutes later, she's like, I said I was sorry already. And I said, yeah, but you said it so quick. I said, I had so much pent up anger. Like, I said, I had to get it out still. I said, I thought of some clever things to say. I said, I had to walk that dog.
It's so funny when he finally admitted that. He's like, I know you apologized, but like, I still had things I wanted to yell about. And I was like,
that's
oh,
my bad.
That's
He does that a lot, too.
I do.
Yeah.
My big thing is like whenever like and it doesn't happen much anymore, but like I used to like I would be in a conversation with somebody and like I wouldn't think about it, and then later that day I'd be like in the shower or like alone, and I'd be like, I should have said this. Like that would have
I
been way
do
fucking
that.
better. That would have been way better.
Constantly.
Yeah, that would have been way more
Like as an
hurtful.
as an
Like,
insult.
or like insult, or like just like that would have been way more clever if I had
Yeah.
said it
Babe,
this
I
way.
do that so much.
And
Yeah.
you know what? You're always better off not saying it.
know.
though.
Not always. I feel like sometimes
No,
you should say the things that you don't want to say.
I really want to say so many things about so many people.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's-
Alana, if anybody should say more things, it should be you.
yeah, for sure. You get walked on from sometimes. So I don't know. I just think, like again, you do have to check people.
Yeah.
Like if someone comes in, don't attack people, right? Like that's a rude thing to do. But if you get attacked and your back's against the wall, whatever you're about to say, probably justified.
Oh, yeah, that's different. Yeah, if someone's attacking you, my God, yeah.
If someone's attacking you,
Speak away.
Let them hear it.
She
you
gets
know?
mad because if I'm having like a bad day or I'm angry, I will take every one of those scam phone calls I have and just berate, like until they hang up on me. Just be as mean as possible.
he gets hung up on so much on spam calls. Like it's almost
funny.
immediate. Like as soon as he starts talking, they're like, never mind. We know this guy's not going to be it.
I just like to screw with them. I'm like, because they're like, do you have Medicare? I'm like,
Yeah, right.
you're giving me free health care.
Yeah,
he
I've
does
never
that
had
too.
health
Yeah.
care.
I try my favorite thing recently has been to try to sell them something. They're like, "Oh, I'm so glad you called. We are
Timeshare.
running a special." And then I tried to sell a guy a timeshare. And next thing you know, he's asking me like, 40 questions about the
So-
timeshare thing.
so
I said, I think I might have just sold a timeshare.
Have you ever been to Destin, Florida? It's so funny. Last night there was like not many people at the show, and I literally said I was like there was like 10 people there, and I was like, yeah, the real reason we're here is not for comedy. I just want to see if I can sell you guys a timeshare. I was like, who's been to Orlando in the crowd?
Who doesn't love taking vacations?
In my head, I'm always like, be Gary Cannon. He's
Yeah.
going to be the best insulter that you've ever met in your life.
That is fair.
It's going to dig deep, but it's going to be funny.
And it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. If for those of you who don't know who Gary Cannon is, he's a comedian out of LA, and he's very good at crowd work. He's very good at it insulting. He's
very mean,
yeah. You told
He's
me.
like Triumph the insult, call
He
me
really
as
is.
a
will
human.
Cut, yeah,
Yes.
he will cut you down.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
as low as he will always go one
Lower.
step further.
Yeah. Every time.
Yeah.
Just get out.
If you think you're gonna beat him in a mental
Yeah.
wit battle, you are not. But
You're wrong.
We've said way too many nice things about him.
I know, that's
Gary,
enough.
you're ugly, and you.
Derek said that. Derek said that.
Derek said that, not us. Don't come for me on
We're just trying to get him
Instagram.
to listen to the podcast.
All right, are we ready for another one?
Yes.
Am I the asshole for ruining my boyfriend's perfect proposal plan because I was hangry?
Oh no.
Or am I the asshole for declining my sister's friend's request to use my cabin?
The hangry one is interesting to me because Alana gets real pissy when she gets hungry.
I honestly thought about Alana when I read this.
Yeah, she gets real mad.
I do as well, but
Yeah.
I get
so
really
that wasn't
upset
like
when
me
I'm hungry.
shitting on Alana. It was like,
No,
I can
No.
see her doing this.
Yeah.
I get quiet when I get hungry, and then Alana's like, "What is wrong? You're not talking. Why are you talking?" Because dinner was supposed to be here 4 minutes ago. You know, like which one do you want to do?
4 minutes ago.
I don't care.
Let's do the hangry one.
Hangry? All right, here we go.
Hangry hippos.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Am I the asshole for ruining my boyfriend's perfect proposal plan because I was hangry? It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Guys, we do too many. I can't remember. All right. I 26 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 27 male, for a little over 3 years. He's great, smart, funny, a decent cook if you like everything covered in hot sauce,
This is me.
Is this you?
and just genuinely a sweet guy. This would be so much funnier if you wrote this like 3 years ago and I just saw it.
Didn't know what Reddit was
Didn't
3
know
years
what
ago.
Reddit was before this podcast.
Neither did I. We've talked about marriage, so it wasn't a surprise that he was going to propose at some point, but I just didn't know how or when. So here's what happened. Last week, he told me to get dressed nice but comfy and that we were going for a surprise evening. First of all, that's already suspicious because the man once told me we were going for surprise food and took me to Taco Bell.
The surprise is what happens after you eat it. It's never a surprise.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not a surprise.
But okay, I went along with it. So we end up driving like 45 minutes out of the city to this really pretty nature trail near a lake. Mind you, it's already 6:30 p.m.
And there's no food around.
Yep.
I
You're either
had
getting murdered or engaged.
one or the other.
Sounds like me.
Murdered or engaged. I hadn't eaten lunch, and all I had was a granola bar that I split with the dog earlier. So I'm getting grumpy. And not like cute, sassy grumpy, like, why did we leave the house if there's no food here kind of grumpy. So he wants to go on this long walk to the perfect spot.
Oh, the best thing to do when someone's hungry is take them on to exercise. That's
Yeah.
the best thing to do.
Ugh.
Burn some more of those
Yeah,
calories.
imagine being promised a meal and then taken on a hike.
We're going to catch the
Friday
food
night,
first.
you promised me dinner at that venue for that comedy show, and there was no food.
Oh.
Did you get Smash Burger delivered
I
to the
got
venue?
angry, and then I ordered Shake Shack.
There you go. There you
You
go.
should have went up on stage and pushed him off the edge while he was up there. So, okay. He wants to go on this long walk. It's the perfect spot. And I'm like, bro, I love you, but I'm about to chew on this pine cone.
Oh, my.
That
So
might
I
have held
start-
her over.
Yeah.
I start complaining. Not screaming or anything. Just like, I'm seriously starving. Can we go get food first and then come back? And he's acting weird and he insists that we go now or the moment will be gone. I don't get it. And I say, I'm not walking any further without food. He gets quiet. We leave. We end up getting burgers. Later that night, he tells me that he was going to propose there and that I ruined the moment. I did feel kind of bad because, yeah, I complained a lot, but also, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. He planned a full-on hike during dinner time and didn't bring snacks. Does he even know me? I told him that maybe next time schedule the proposal when I'm not at war with my stomach. And he laughed, but I can tell he's still a little bit disappointed. Now, his friends are saying that I'm self-centered and that I killed the romance. And my friends say that if he wanted a perfect moment, he should have fed me first. So am I the asshole for ruining the proposal because I was hangry and I needed fries more than I needed a fiance at that moment?
I see it both ways,
Yeah.
right? Clear. I honestly do. What I want you guys to understand from a man's point of view is that we put a lot of mental energy into the proposal because it's a very stressful situation. It's a very stressful thing to do. We put a lot of mental energy into that proposal. So like for it to not go as planned, now it's not only is it, it's ruined,
Right.
but now we have to plan a time because you can't just take her back on that trail and be like,
Nope.
you're never going to guess what's going to happen.
Same thing.
You got to plan a whole new thing for that to
Yeah.
happen.
That's
So
unfortunate for sure.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like she could have. I mean, she had to have known something
Right,
was
she was
up. She could have.
suspicious.
She could have battled through that. I think she was wrong.
I battled through a broken
Yeah,
foot
it's a good example.
for our engagement.
Oh yeah, did you? I don't know if we ever told this story in the podcast when you guys got engaged.
Yeah, we were going to get engaged, and I was waiting to the end. We had a 2-week trip, and I was waiting to the very end of the 2-week trip because the kids were with us, and I was, I had to talk to them.
And Mike didn't want to ruin it in case you said no. Then we have a week and a half left.
There was a lot of extenuating circumstances.
And so the last, and then she breaks her foot like the day we were going
The day before.
The day before, so we couldn't do it that day. So now I'm down to the last day, but now she's in not a cast, but she's on crutches,
Air cast, yeah.
and I, you want to do it at the beach, and so
Sand is not easily negotiable on
She
crutches.
just got out of the hospital.
and then it starts raining. And she's like, "Why are we going to the beach in the rain on crutches?" And I'm like, "I
Sitting
just
in the
want
front
to."
of the
It's our
car
last
texting my
night.
friends like, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
I'm
He
gonna
told me
murder
he's
him.
gonna drop
Yeah.
me off, and he went and parked the car, and now he wants me to walk to the beach, and I'm limping because he can't use crutches on the beach.
Yeah, it was a nightmare, and I'm just like, just come on, let's go.
You did carry me though.
Yeah. It was,
that's romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she was trying to get away.
The ocean's this way.
Pick her up and carry her to the.
I'm limping down like the beach walk
Yeah.
thing, and all these families in matching outfits are running
Away from
because
it.
it's raining.
To get out of the rain because
And
it just
he's
started
going,
raining.
No, like let's just keep going, just like down over here. And I'm like, what is happening?
It's like that Bible poem where there's only one set of footprints in the sand. Mike carried Kendall
Yeah.
to
Mike
a
carried
proposal.
And that is where I carried you.
All the way. And look, you're still carrying her.
Yeah, I still am. No, but so I think she could have fought through that a little more.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't think you're getting engaged, he planned to do something. He
Something,
planned
right.
something. You're not going to die of starvation.
That's a really good point.
Get over
If
it. Like,
like in a relationship,
you're
if
not
the
you're not a toddler.
no, if the partner plans something and like wants to like make a special moment with you, like take advantage of that. Like you know what I mean? Like you're so appreciative. Like when I take you on a fancy date or like when we like impromptu date nights or something like that. Like she's appreciative of it. You know what I mean? Like and you power through it. There's usually food to be fair.
Oh, there's always food involved.
100%.
Yeah.
All I think is like, okay, there are times in a day where sometimes you as a girl forget to eat or something happens, and all
That's
of a
never happened to
sudden,
Alana.
Not me.
all right, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why am I nauseous? Why am I dizzy?
Why am
Oh
I
my
shaky?
God, something happened. Oh crap, I haven't had any food in like 8 hours. So I can see being her and being like, oh, I need food right now or I'm about to pass out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if it's a health issue for sure.
The other thing is too is had she had gotten engaged that day, like right there in this on like if he like they finished their walk, she wouldn't even remember she was hungry.
Yeah.
She'd have been so excited that she got engaged, she wouldn't have even remembered she
Yeah.
was hungry.
How Also-
hungry was she?
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're that hungry, maybe don't give half the granola bar to a dog.
That's fair.
Yeah, you
That's
dick.
Yeah. You could have had that other half of the granola bar on that hike.
I'm gonna say, even though you didn't know it was gonna happen, you are the
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
You're the asshole for putting your foot
Yeah.
down when your
I-
future husband's begging you to finish the walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's up. All of a sudden he's begging you to finish this hike. You have to know.
Right,
You're-
like you were nervous.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I could tell you were
you could
nervous.
tell some. Well, there was you've known me long enough. You're
Again,
like
yes.
he's never been this insane before that we have to go to the beach.
To this specific
This is
spot.
important to him for a reason right now.
Uh-huh.
I'll ride that out and see.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
So I think she's the asshole.
Yeah.
I do too.
Kind of the
Lana?
asshole.
Yeah, I get being hangry and like planning your day around food, which is what I do.
Favorite
But
thing.
yeah, you got to tough it out. I think
You gotta
at
tough that
point.
out. Yeah.
Did they ever get engaged? Do we?
I don't see a single post from the
I
original
wonder if he just.
poster,
I wonder if he's just like.
so I'm not sure.
No, I mean,
Nah.
because he told her they were going to get engaged,
That's what I'm saying.
so they probably did, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was probably now for the rest of the next couple months, she's expecting it every time they go anywhere, which sucks too.
Uh-huh.
He put
Always get your
he
nails
put the
done.
ring in her smash burger.
Just bites into it.
There.
Is
Happy?
it a Mr. Beast burger?
Yeah, yeah.
And with that,
No, we have one more story. We have one more story,
Oh,
don't
we
we?
No, that was four.
No, that was
That was 4.
That was 4?
Uh-huh.
Let's do a bonus story. Do we have a bonus story?
Yeah, I can read one of the ones that we didn't read.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now read one we already did and see if we give the same. See if we give the
They're
same.
the asshole
advice.
again.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I see it differently now.
Ones we didn't read that I think were good. The Millionaire Lottery, the Am I the Asshole for Ordering Alcohol?
You want to do that one?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Do that one.
Let's do that one. Because, I mean, people say that the episodes need to be longer. We're at like 48 minutes
Honestly,
right now. So
people
let's,
tell us all the
Do a
time
quick
that
one.
they
Yeah.
should be longer. And we're like, what?
Yeah, yeah. Alana's like, why?
Oh, you were talking about the podcast.
Also, Alana, it's pronounced Tenerife.
Oh,
Tenerife.
no way. We're going back?
Oh, yes, we
Topless and
Oh,
Tenerife.
yes, we
Listen,
are.
if you are a listener to this
What?
podcast, you will know that we messed this city's name up a million times.
Right.
It's
I
not,
never,
is it the same girl?
No.
No.
I
just-
never thought we'd ever have to deal with
Yeah.
this again, and
I
here
know.
we are.
I know.
If you've listened to like so many people say, I binged all your episodes. Now
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting till Monday.
Yep.
Oh, welcome to this callback.
You
from,
gotta know.
4 months ago.
Victoria
Wow.
told us.
Okay.
It's Tenerife.
Tenerife.
Okay. Am I the asshole for ordering alcohol? I'm currently on a solo trip in Tenerife at an
Woo!
all-inclusive spot to save myself from having to look for places to eat by myself.
It's fair.
The hotel has club-style seating, meaning that all tables are tables of 8 and people get sat together like a cruise ship kind of.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Apparently, it's to encourage a sense of community and conversation. Last night, I was seated first and had a glass of wine. A family of 5 got seated at my table. 2 adults and 3 children, and the mother turned to me and said, "We do not wish to expose our children to women drinking alcohol."
To women drinking alcohol.
She said to women
yeah.
drinking alcohol.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. That's a man's job.
Give that to my husband. He'll be drinking your wine.
I smiled and said perhaps they should ask to move tables if it was an issue, but I would be drinking my wine. Mm-hmm. They noticed I was on my own and made passive-aggressive comments about this as well for the next few minutes. I went up to get some food, and on return, the wine had disappeared.
No way.
Yeah. Then a waiter came over and asked to see my wristband for the all-inclusive. Apparently, the family had told them I was underage and must have sneaked away from my parents.
Sneaked away. Is it snuck?
I don't know.
Snuck
I
away.
thought about
Sneaked
that
away.
1,000 times, actually.
Sneaked away. Snuck away.
Yeah.
We'll Google it later.
Yeah.
He was very apologetic and returned with a fresh glass of wine. Just
Fuck
as,
you. Bring the bottle.
Yeah.
Wait.
just as the family came back with their food. Am I the asshole for then requesting the waiter to bring me the full bottle along with a couple of shots of vodka?
Yeah.
Oh, who takes shots of vodka?
No, this lady, out of revenge. These
honestly,
are spite shots.
Spite, that's amazing.
The family stormed out of the restaurant when I drank the shots as they arrived back at the table.
That's
Wait,
so
what?
funny.
Like she drank them as they came back.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
She was
gotcha,
she was probably
gotcha. Okay.
hands behind her back, just like just
Blowjob
taking them
shot.
like yeah.
One of you kids want to do a body shot?
Yeah. You ever see a nipple before?
Did you ever see women drink alcohol?
It's-
We saw titties in Tenerife.
Did you?
No, that's
Oh, the other story. Yeah, the other story.
We
Yeah.
didn't see
yeah.
it.
When were
we-
When were we there?
Tenerife.
Tenerife. What? That's so crazy that the mom was like, "We don't want to expose her to women drink." Also, if you could not vote on this cruise ship,
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
that would be great.
It's not a cruise ship.
Or okay, yeah, that's
just a
fair.
resort.
It's a resort, but
Yeah, could you imagine having that sort of like
visceral reaction.
nerve to tell someone else what they should be
Yeah,
doing
that's crazy.
because you don't want your kids to see it. Hey, we
It's-
don't want our kids to see anybody eating meat because
Yeah.
we're a vegan.
Yeah.
If you could maybe order
You're
vegetables.
going to be shocked when you find out about church.
Yeah.
They don't like a lot of things that other people do.
Especially
so
women.
crazy to me. Like I can't even imagine wrapping my head around like again, it would even be one thing if she was like, hey, like my husband's like severely battling alcoholism or
Right.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
we don't really want to like have drinks at the table.
We don't
but
normally go out to eat.
Then you
because
got to
of it.
move yourself.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
that's
Yeah,
not-
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and maybe ask that, like, you know, when we get sad, like, hey, can we sit somewhere? But like, just to be looking at somebody and be like, hey, I know this is your vacation you paid a lot of money for, but we really disapprove of what you're doing right now. So could you stop doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad she doubled that. Literally
Yeah.
doubled down. on
double
that.
down.
Oh, absolutely.
Got
I
a
mean,
bottle and shots. Let's go.
I would have gotten so drunk so fast in
So
front of those
fast.
people.
100%. I would have also told him I don't like to eat. That works out good because
Oh.
I don't like to eat with kids.
Yeah.
that aren't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can take your kids out of my table here because
Right.
I'm on a trip without kids.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Let's go.
People are insane.
Man, Tenerife sounds wild.
Tenerife sounds wild.
Tenerife
wonder,
sounds petty, if I'm being honest. Every story that we've ever read about this country, it's been very petty.
I wonder if she's topless during this whole thing.
Topless?
Well, I
and
hope
she's like,
so.
I don't mind your tits, but don't drink alcohol around my kids.
Yeah, it's that same lady. She's gonna. I'm topless the whole time I'm here.
Imagine being at an all-inclusive resort and not getting the alcohol pass.
Yeah.
I mean, why not
Yeah,
just
what's
go
the
to
point?
why not
Do
just
you
go to
wanna go to
summer
one?
camp? What's that?
Let's go.
Go to World War III just started. You want to go to
Here we
Tenerife?
go. I've heard this 18 times now. World War III just started.
You've also asked to go to 18 different countries today, so
Russia.
I want to go places.
Let's wait till all the wars settle down.
yeah, for sure. So-
Bad potato salad in Tenerife coming to you
I
next
would still
summer.
go to Europe. I wouldn't. I would still.
is
go.
Tenerife in Europe? It's in Spain.
Yeah, it was in Spain.
It's
It's
in
an
Spain.
island off of Spain, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Spain. Sorry, that was like separate. I just was. Did I
Yeah.
say Tenerife in Spain?
No,
Or
No, no, no.
Europe?
She
No,
said
I
Europe.
said I would still
Oh.
go to Europe. Yeah,
I would
still
too.
go.
right now.
Europe's safe, yeah.
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 Not if
So
you're drinking
they
around
say.
children. Not if you're drinking around children.
Not
It's
if
not. Man, that's just so wild to me. No, you're not the asshole for doubling down,
No.
tripling down,
Oh.
quadrupling down on that.
Yes.
Yeah, you would just hope you didn't say something worse to them. You'd be like, I couldn't even imagine someone. I would probably ask for like what? Like wait, you want me to what?
Yeah.
Say it.
Weird. weird.
Yeah, that's extremely weird. Like we don't want to. The way she said it, we don't want to. We don't want our kids to see women drinking alcohol.
And
I
then
keep forgetting that part.
and
Yeah.
then talk shit on her for being alone. On
Right.
like, oh
Right,
yeah, that is misogynistic bullshit. And
but it came from a
weird-
woman.
I know.
The mother said that.
Right.
So
A
it's,
woman can be
it's
misogynist.
women on. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's female on female. I guess that's true.
what I'm saying.
I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is an asshole.
Yes.
Not the girl that wrote
Not
it.
the girl that wrote this.
The mom,
The mom.
of those kids.
You
Yeah,
gotta
mom
dump
is
that one.
awful.
Yeah. Imagine having that. Like, listen, that's the kind of person as a mother whose kids end up in so much trouble as adults because they were so sheltered their whole life. The moment they get any sense of freedom, they're like, we're ripping shots of everything.
Yeah, when they
Air
find
duster.
out. Yeah, when they find out women can drink.
Yeah. Although it does say on the back of alcohol, and I don't mean to say this in a
Pregnant or
sexist way.
breastfeeding.
No, it says, if you only read the first part of the sentence, it says women should not drink alcoholic beverages. But the second part of the sentence says during pregnancy. But I choose
Yeah.
Right there.
It's a run on.
to run on. And if you're running on, hey,
Let's go.
You're running on good vibes right now because
Double
you
great.
just listened to this entire episode of Bad Potato Salad. Please do us a favor, rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast anywhere podcasts are available. You have no idea how much it helps us out. It helps us so much. Every week we see the podcast grow. It's so cool. You guys connect with us. We connect with you. It is so awesome. Thank you for listening to this because we have been Bad Potato Salad.
Alana.
You've been served.